Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? It's your boy, Coach Lee. We back at it like we mad at it. We are 2 days away from the weekend. That sound about right. We almost there again. Man, we got a great show lineup for you, as always. Welcome to the Parlay Perspective. We missed y'all. Hopefully, y'all missed us. Let's keep bringing 2024 in the right off the bat. My man coming here like he ready to do some work, cut up a couple of topics, and lay down the law. Let's get my brother up in here, Meta Watt.
Oh, yeah, man. Dr. Watt, ready to give y'all some surgery over here. You know what I'm saying? Prop Wednesday. Just to remind everybody, it's getting serious here back in the U.S. So if you're sick, get COVID, stay your ass home, put on your mask. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all how to surgically repair stuff tonight along with the fellas. We're going to surgically repair together. And it's January, everybody. Y'all going to be cheering a lot of these Cowboys over here, man. Coming into January, man, looking to shock the world. So, you know, no, it's a great day, man. Great week, man. And hope your week has been good as well.
Absolutely. Shout out to you, Buck. Appreciate you hanging out with us and supporting us. Appreciate it. And we want to be the parlay without the third man, the third pillar. Let's get him up in there. He's a real killer, Chili Will.
Yeah, first time.
All right, welcome, man.
Hey, yo, you said you wouldn't be the parlay without him, but I know. I'm gonna tell you this, Will. If we don't cash out tonight, dog,
I get this money.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? We don't cash out. Shout out Bobby.
Bobby, we see you, man. Bobby in the
first
house.
time in the hand.
Yo, is there first, second, and third place prizes in the fantasy league?
Yes,
There is.
yes.
Word.
So there's first, second, I believe third, and then most the longest winning streak and something else. I think it's like most
Biggest
points in a
win
week or something.
Yeah. A couple of other like little side little quests.
Okay.
I want to shout out to Mr. Long, you know what I'm saying, for winning the junior championship over myself. Beat my ass. Well, didn't really beat my ass, but he beat me. You know what I'm saying? Back to the drawing board, man. My promise is I'm gonna hold that thought because me losing this year opened up possibly, you know, wanting to come back. But I told you I was gonna retire.
What's up, Paul Wizzo in the house? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, everybody, man.
Absolutely, man. But like Will was saying before we got started, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Too much. But we know what? We're gonna fight through this shit.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, man. So we talked about it last year. We talked about it a little bit this year. But this young lady is just continuing to ball, man. She's taking over the NCAA.
She about to be the GOAT, bro.
She's handling business, man. And it's funny. I saw a meme today that said that the Pistons were tanking for Caitlin.
Oh my God.
So interesting that you said that, brother Will. So, you know, obviously, probably a consensus that probably the greatest female basketball player of all time, probably Cheryl Miller.
Her or Tarazi, Maya Moore, Candace Parker.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with
What would
any
you
of them.
place Kaylin's performance up to those greats?
Oh, Caitlin's better than all of them at this point of her career.
Would agree.
Yeah.
She's Steph Curry, but like
Look at that range, man.
In the era right now of NIL and all this movement, player movement, and she's on a team where it's only one name being mentioned, and that's Caitlin Clark. Yeah, and she's doing what she's doing. And then ranked with that, there's extra things that come to it, but she got all that to right now. So yes, she is the best women's player in college basketball. And just because she has her own team, the stats and all that would pit her over the Tarasis and Maya Moores and such like that. You know, obviously you got to win a national chip. Those two ladies I mentioned, they did that. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to do it this year. The only thing for me is, can she do that with the team constructed? They went to the national championship last year, but I'm kind of skeptical on that. But overall, player-wise, she's a beast. Got no problem with her.
LSU is super stacked, and South Carolina is never a slouch. It's going to be a tough task for her to win it all. But like I said, she got in the gym range. Like her range is when she steps in the gym.
It'd be real. This is Larry Bird. This is Larry Bird.
Yeah, it's Bird level. It's even crazier than that because she's like more physical and faster than everybody too.
And she and hold on, and all the minorities gonna respect her ass.
Everybody's gonna love her.
Always going, but at the same time, it's a written target on her. You know what I'm saying? From all these teams, like you had Don Staley last night talking about the game winner. Oh, well, it didn't count, or no. They called a foul, a shooting foul on Michigan State that gave Iowa 3 free throws when it should have been a side out. Mm-hmm. So people are watching. People are paying attention.
Shout out to Lil Man Lane. He said LSU all the way again.
Hell yeah. Most likely.
I want to see it. I mean, they have the roster to do it. I just want to see it. I mean, obviously, March is when you make the most noise, but we'll see, man. There's a lot of great talent here in women's basketball right now.
She may not get the ring because she did choose Iowa, so she may not get it because of that reason. But
she's got a juggernaut south of her. That's
individually, she's gonna go down. Yeah, she's gonna go down as like she's an absolute killer. It's Kobe, basically. It's wild.
And in college basketball, you don't need a ring. You don't need a championship. You don't need a national championship. When we ever mentioned that you need a national championship, unless you're a coach, unless you're a NCAA basketball coach, we've never mentioned it.
Yeah, no.
So she doesn't need one. She just needs to continue to do what she's doing. If she does win one, then that's going to put even more stature to her. Like I said, this is Larry Bird. They want Caitlin Clark to be the face. They want her to be the dog. They want that. You know what I'm saying? She's doing what she needs to do. And ain't no, give it to me. She's out there taking it.
Robert says South Carolina is my favorite right now. LSU has been battling some junk, and if they can manage through that, then LSU repeats.
You gotta think about it too. You got these teams too. You got these teams out west. And I'm gonna take my mask off for a second because you got the Pac-12 and you got the Stanfords, the USCs and the UCLAs. Mm-hmm. And you got the ACC teams. You got the NC States. You got your Dukes and all that. So this a parity monster going on in women's basketball. I understand. You might be local, so your teams may be juggernaut legit, but it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You got some tough ladies. You're gonna have to go through the ranks, and hopefully you don't slip up and lose again or lose in a tournament because you could potentially be a 2-3 seed and have to play through a juggernaut of teams rather than be number one and kind of like play who you could beat.
Yeah,
that's true.
She's a killer. Fun to watch.
And, yep, Utah, Colorado, UCLA, USC, they all gonna be fighting for a national championship this year.
Atlanta's winning right now. Like 13.
Yeah, Atlanta. I seen it. I was watching it earlier. It was up like 9-0, 7-0. I was watching it earlier. Shout out to free trade.
Hawks are weird. No, don't free trade. He's part of the problem. But yes, also free him. But he's part of the problem.
Yeah, Caitlin, man. Hey, I got a question for you guys in regards to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
And we talked about how she can eclipse, all these lady basketball players, that we've known, seen play and things of that nature. WNBA teams. Now the draft, obviously, I don't even know who had the number 1 pick, but where do you see Caitlin going?
I mean,
Definitely number 1.
yeah.
No, we know she going number 1. What? I mean, obviously, I don't know. I got to look up to see who got the draft pick, who got the draft order. I think the draft order don't come out for another few months, but it's gonna be interesting to see if she lands.
Indiana's what?
The favorite has the top pick.
Oh, okay. So the Fever got the top pick, and they had the top pick last year with Aaliyah Boston. She kind of opened up as the season progressed.
Wait, Aaliyah's there?
At Caitlin, that's gonna be good.
Her and Aaliyah would be nuts.
Shout out to the mass native. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston.
So now, the top 5: Indiana,
yeah.
Phoenix, Sparks, Seattle Storm, and Dallas Wings. And I like who they got the Dallas Wings predicted to pick.
Who?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, yeah. That makes sense.
I like that.
I was like, he can't know more than like 4 other women players in the college. I mean, it has to be Angel.
That part. Guilty.
I mean, I only knew that because I was like, yeah, we run about the same lines in terms of that. So I was like, yeah, I know about 4 of them. So
definitely ulterior motive.
So number 1 would be Caitlin Clark to the Fever. Number 2 would be Paige Buckers to the Phoenix Mercury, which kind of throws that out because Skylar Diggins don't really know what. I mean, we don't know what Skylar Diggins is gonna do career wise. We don't know,
but it works. But it works also because we don't know how much we're gonna get out of Paige. She's hurt. I mean, she was hurt before. She's getting back now, but it's like that was an ACL, and she's trying to bounce back. Still, she's little.
I think right here, probably would be my number 1 pick. Because I like how she just balls out. And it's Cameron Blink, man, Stanford, man. And they got Herbert going 3 to the spot.
In the mock I'm looking at, they got her going 2nd.
Yeah, she be cooking, man.
Yeah, she do.
And then you got Aaliyah Edwards from Connecticut 4 and Haley Van Lith at 5. Well, this is an ESPN marking. So
the monster too. So
Angel Reese falls to 8 in the ESPN marks.
Isn't Van Lith
Atlanta Dream?
So is Van Lith on her team or LSU?
Who?
Van Lith is on
Van Lith, LSU.
Yeah, she's the one who transferred in.
Transferred from Louisville. Yep.
She was already a problem over there. That team's stacked now. So,
well, then, man. Hey, man, we opened up the parlay perspective. Shout out to the ladies. Keep doing your thing, man. Shout out to all ladies right now playing basketball right now, as well as all winter sports, doing your thing, hooping, balling. You know what I'm saying? We've been putting up some lady things, man. So y'all pay attention to what we're putting up. I'm telling you, the girls' basketball game you may never see a women's team beat a men's team, but you're gonna see the game elevate and evolve. I don't know if ticket sales and money's gonna be the hell, but the talent I can dig.
I don't think people understand what she means. Clark is gonna change everything. I truly believe that.
She's gonna bring revenue.
It's a generation. It's generational talent here. This
might be. We talked about it before, or what Magic and Bird did for the NBA when they came into the league. It was a failing league, possible bankruptcy. They came in and it took off. She might have the same type of impact.
She should. I think she can. I think she's the brightest star we've seen shine on the college women basketballs level. Women's college basketball. I think she's the brightest star we've seen shine. Tarazi's up there, but Tarazi's was built over time and because they kept winning. They just kept winning. She's big. They could lose every game and she's still going to be huge because of how good she is individually. Also, those teams were stacked. Her team is not. So, like,
she's a focal point every night.
Yeah. And she's
eligible. She's eligible. She did 3 years at USC. And now she's in her. Yeah, she's going to. Pilly going to the draft from Utah. Yeah, she's definitely going to the draft.
Yeah,
she's a beast.
So yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I think we're all gonna tune in. Like, what the fuck happens? I think half of us are gonna tune in because we want to see how good she is. The other half's gonna tune in to see like, yeah, what's gonna happen to this league because of this one player? Can she beat Jordan? Can she come in like that?
Shit, listen here.
No timing too, because I think if Tarazi was balling in college right now, she could have the same impact. But the timing's different. Right now, the women's game, they're trying to blow it up the most right now that they've ever had. They're focused in on that. and the great white hype that they have right now is
let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, you took it from me because I wanted to say that from the first thing I said. But you know, hey, she got game. She got game. She got game. Hell yeah, she got game. That's why I said she got the target on her back. Because being a white lady and having all this game and seeing all these international and minorities over here looking the basketball circuit, she's over here like, I'm the best motherfuckers. Y'all got to come on my block.
It's why motherfuckers be mad at Luka, so mad at Luka. This white boy's whooping our ass. Like, can't stand this dude. Get him out of here.
Man, Burdish, man.
She complain a lot, so like, yeah. Yo,
and she talk shit. And she talks shit.
Bad shit. That's what I'm saying. She's a different breed. She's Kobe. It's Kobe we're looking at. But trapped in this little white girl who's a fucking problem. Like, it's gonna be fun to watch, man. She might change the game. What up, Dale?
Dale, who that? Pick them Saints. Pick them Saints.
They all want to be Clark. That's it. Yeah, see, exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to be like Clark. I want to be like Clark.
So think about it too. The girls' game is more surrounded around shooting, obviously. So there's more shooting in the girls' game. Until this point, yeah, there's been other great shooters in their game, but she's in here like Curry now. She's out here pulling up from Curry range.
Yeah,
and now
from the middle of the court.
Right now, the little girls they have their own Curry to worship. We watching Curry at Davidson, except she's getting further than he did. So like, yeah, it's gonna be.
It all started with Larry Bird. You damn right.
It all started with Larry.
Larry did it.
Shit talking white man destroying people in the court. Yo, I think there's so many great Bird stories. I think my favorite one is when they would put white guys on him, he'd feel mad disrespected.
He felt disrespected.
Like mad disrespected. Like, yo, like talk shit to them, like, yo, like to the coach, like, y'all really got him. All right. Watch. I'm gonna go all left this game. Like, he really did that.
Larry Legend, baby. So it's probably easier to say that it's no secret who our favorite teams are we choose for, but it's also well documented that Will and I are big Lions supporters. I want to say fans.
Yeah,
Lions supporters, but I've recently came to the conclusion Will's other NBA team that he supports is just north of us. In OKC.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it back when Rusty was there too. So like it's a thing, yeah. It's a whole thing. I do rock with them.
But man, the last couple of games they played Denver and they played Boston. The two top teams in both conferences. And they knocked them off. So it's crazy that this impacts Shy. No, I think you mentioned pre-show that he's third in MVP right now.
Right now, yeah. Like Vegas odds, not just my opinion. Vegas odds have him
killing right now. And the thing that's really scary is they're young, they're gelling, and they got a buttload of picks. So if they need to go get some superstar to get them over the hump right now, they can and still have draft capital available. That's the scary thing about this team.
So too, you remember GMs better than I do. Presley's still their GM, correct? Too?
Yes, Presley's still their GM. Still rolling strong.
Can we find out, is he the highest paid GM ever? Because he should be.
Yeah.
Because he's done this twice now. This is ridiculous. How do you draft? There's no way. It's going to go down in history. Like, when it all said and done, he's going to go down having drafted Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and Shy. He didn't draft Shy. He moved for him. But then Giddey, Dort, Chet, Williams, both Williams. Like, he's unbelievable what he's doing.
So we have here. Interesting you asked that. We have the top 5. And let me know. Hold on. Let me just see if this is recent.
Yeah.
Before I go into it.
I hate what happens. You're reading the list from like 3 years ago.
Right. So we'll say here March 30th, 2023. We'll say it's almost a year ago.
It's as early as we need. Yeah.
Definitely is. So number 1, Pat Riley, $11 million.
Fair, because he
fair, definitely.
So
he's the boss.
Everywhere he goes.
Well, if Pressy knows how to draft all the talent really well, my man Pat knows how to make it. Like, he knows how to draft the diamonds in the rough and turn them into what they're supposed to be. So he got the best connection with his own coach. All right, my fault.
So you have here, you have 2. Number 2 is Rick Buford. San Antonio.
Buford, San Antonio. He's
$9 million a year.
He's overpaid.
You got 3. He's not here no more, so you might as well put Sam Presley up here. Bob Myers, he was making $8 million a year.
He gone.
For his hiatus at Golden State. Number 4, Neil Osley, who is the general manager of the Portland Trailblazers, because he pays himself.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, I guess.
And then you have number 5, David Griffin.
Cavaliers.
Presley's underpaid.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
He's not in top 5.
That's crazy.
That's an injustice.
You'll be hard pressed for any of the other top 5 to have drafted even 2 of the type of guys he's drafted like 8 of. Yeah, we're not. That's wild. Presley's a beast.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, no, you're right, Bobby. We have seen this before. I hope they learn from their mistakes this time. Because the choice is going to be made. They're going to have to make a choice between I think it was Jalen Williams and Giddey. That's the choice they're going to have to make. And I think Giddey made it for him. Even if that ends up not being a big deal, I really just think like he was just hooking up with a 17-year-old that he thought was probably 18. The parents knew him. I'm not defending it. If he was being weird, he's being weird. But I don't think it was being weird. I think he just is young and stupid. That being said,
pretty public with it, right?
Yeah, like pictures and shit. Like, so obviously he didn't even acknowledge that it might be an issue. It didn't really hit him like that.
This ain't Karl Malone type stuff.
It's not that, and that's what gets me mad because the initial reaction was like, first of all, motherfuckers, y'all all just let Karl Malone walk around like everything's cool. Like, y'all getting mad at this.
Well documented.
Y'all ain't say shit to Malone, and Malone's an animal. So like, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I don't think but whether it's a big deal or not in terms of him getting in trouble, I think just from optics standpoint, if you have to make a decision between 2 players, he's going to be gone. So I think they'll let him go, and they should probably trade him by the trade deadline. They should probably try to do that, but
I would say hold off on it. I would say I don't think his game's going to decrease. No, I think he could be used for. I mean, if you can go get somebody, go ahead. But I think that ultimately they're going to try to ride this team out. For playoffs, and then do what they got to do to recruit next season. They ain't even no rush for nothing right now.
It's the thing, though.
What?
They're in a perfect situation. He's giving them a reason to maybe make this move. You know, like even if it's not a big deal, like I said, just any kind of reason. So he's giving them the reason. They have a bunch of picks still because that's how Pressy been moving. He got a bunch of picks. There's no reason you can't package him and some picks and get a real veteran in there already. So because that's the only thing this team is missing. Is like a true veteran, like star player, like maybe not even an superstar, but like an all-star.
Like what? Like what a wing or big?
For example, I think you know who would be perfect for them right now? Pascal Siakam. That team would be fucking dangerous if you add Pascal to them.
And he's available.
That's kind of why I brought him up. But yeah, he's available. So like him, and then the Jazz are offering a bunch of different people up. Like you wouldn't want to add another 20-point scorer to your team because Clarkson's out there. Clarkson, you could probably get a pick from them and Clarkson for Giddey. And let Giddey, let that white boy go hide in the mountains of Utah. We'll never hear about that situation again. It'll be a more
he'll be chilling with Carl.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good pause.
So
callback.
It was well documented over the last 2 years, the draft pick that that OKC has had.
Yeah.
Just a quick look. Next year they've got 4 first. 2025, they've got 3 first. 26, they've got 3 first. Then 27 is where it starts to come back to some normalcy.
No,
but in between there, they got a shitload of seconds.
They do not need any youth. That's the beauty of the team. It's one of I think it's top 5 youngest teams. So yeah, there's no point in even.
I just saw Bobby coming.
Underrated stuff. We'll welcome with open arms.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's their jam.
Oh, they got walk-ons and the Saints and the Juniors and all that shit.
Bobby, you a fool. Oh man.
But it's gonna be
That's not
interesting,
Karl
man.
Malone got to have a career.
Yeah, that dude's too, and he was a terrible dad.
I mean,
yeah, and he got professional athletes for kids too.
he was dating people his kids' age. Of course, he was a bad dad.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. But next up, we're talking about still in the NBA realm. We're talking about draft picks and assets, but it's getting getting pretty close to trade deadline, right?
Oh yeah, trade deadline's gonna be sneaking up top, man. It's gonna be sneaking up.
So change the scenery. We've already seen the trade of OG to the Knickerbockers. Scored 17 in his debut. We talked about Siakam.
That would have been a good Giddy move too, by the way. Giddy for OG, but it's already taken place. OG's gone.
So that's one that's happened, and another one that's probably about to happen. What other moves do you all anticipate? Who will?
Siakam's gonna go somewhere. I don't exactly know where. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up. I want to see the standings right quick, because that will dictate.
NBA trade deadline.
So they got
What
five
time?
potential. I'm looking at this thing with 5 potential trades for Siakam.
Yeah.
They've got Golden State with the proposed trade of Siakam for Wiggins, Kuminga, Moody, Joseph, and 2 second-round picks.
No fucking hell. That's the worst trade in history.
Oh, it gets better. To the Pacers, Siakam and Schroeder for Hill, Miriton, Benedict.
Oh, Mathurin, yeah, Benedict.
Okay. McConnell and Walker.
Yep. I'll do that in a hobby.
That's not as bad, but that's still bad.
To the Hawks for
Mathurin,
McDaniels for Capella, Mills, Bufkin, and Johnson.
That's doable.
And then Sacramento, Siakam and McDaniels for Keegan Murray, Kevin Huerter, Trey Lyles, and Kessler Edwards.
Nah, they rely too much on Lyles and Huerter's one of their best shooters, and I like
Indiana. I like him on Indiana, and I only say this because you see this young team, they're doing their thing. I think come playoff time, when they can lock up in a half court zone and a half court defense, Hallie's gonna do him, but he's gonna need somebody else on the ball with him. He's gonna need somebody else to score and pick buckets up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Pascal could be one of the guys that could do that for him. I don't really like their team's good, but I'm looking at the playoff situation. I'm like,
the problem is that you're just taking on a big contract, and that guy doesn't put you. If you're the Pacers, that guy doesn't put you.
He doesn't know. He definitely doesn't put you over there. He doesn't put you over there.
He may walk next year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a contract year, so he may walk. So it's a rental. You can't trade Mathurin for a rental. Mathurin's going to be good. He's already pretty good. Mathurin's going to be really good. You can't. I would do that trade, but they got to find a way to make that trade without Mathurin being in it.
I'll be real with you. Hey, then if that's the case, then he's just going to walk or whatever.
It'll be.
He might as well just go to Milwaukee. They're going to end up giving probably one of those guys up anyway.
The problem is, okay, so yeah, you could do. Yeah, I don't know if the contracts work with the Bucks because they already have 3 big ones. You got Dame, Middleton, and Giannis. So I don't know if they could get another one on there.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna ask this. We know Chris Middleton has been a buck for a grip, man. You see him going with grip. I can see them moving Chris Middleton.
Well, so if it doesn't work this year, this is the next. You're right. This is the next move that has to happen. I don't know if you can make that move for Pascal right now, though. You're right though. Like that move's happening. The next thing that happens with the Bucks in terms of roster movement is probably going to be Middleton going somewhere.
It's dead. But nah, the Bucks could benefit from that too. There's a lot of teams that like us, like, okay, playoffs, when it slows down, who's going to be your guys? Obviously, we know the Bucks are a veteran team. They've been doing it forever. They'll find some pieces when it comes to that time. But ultimately,
other players, so we're thinking about other players that might get moved. Like we said, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. The Bulls team has to be broken up at some point. Both of those guys, I can see somewhere else going somewhere else. Like Levine got to go somewhere, and DeMar got to go somewhere.
Dog, the whole Bulls team. You got Caruso, Vukovic.
Oh, Caruso is definitely going to be moved. Caruso's easier
Levine
to move.
and DeMar, they all been in trade rumors.
Yeah. Then I'm thinking about the Wizards. The Wizards, I can see somebody trying to make a move for Kuzma. I'm hearing him and Poole just don't necessarily get along.
Poole don't get along with nobody, does he?
Poole's a fucking idiot. That's why. Poole's that just. So basically, he didn't have he had okay talent in college, but he wasn't highly touted. And then he went to the right place, and he did work hard. He became a much better shooter, and
he got the bag and turned into an asshole.
He was already turned into an asshole before the bag because that's what's going to happen when you're a workhorse player. Who's the other workhorse player that we know of all the time who's an asshole? Jimmy. And we love him because Jimmy actually gets it done. Jimmy buckets all day. He gets it done. He's another guy who came in, wasn't really highly touted, busted his ass, and made himself nice. The problem is you had Poole shooting threes in practice with Curry all the time, and he thinks he's God now. He thinks he is Curry. And so his head's all messed up. But they can't. He's gonna stay there. He's just gonna take 40 shots a game, and no one's gonna go to those games. So.
The name on the list that I see interesting, and I keep seeing this man's name up there, and he's you want to call him a star, all-star. Shaq said he's not a superstar. That's Donovan Mitchell from the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been on radars.
If that happens, that's pretty telling. And I already had said that was. I said that they're both good, but they don't work together. Him and Garland, it doesn't work well.
You did call that.
So yeah, they got to move on from one, and Garland's cheaper. So yeah,
I got one more team for the Siakam, and of course I saved the best for last because it affects my team.
That's perfect. You guys have it's a perfect place for him.
Siakam and Garrett Temple for Maxi Kleber, Josh Green, Maxence Prosper, and Rashawn Holmes.
Nope. I like that y'all get him, but y'all have to. And I know he's been playing better lately, but y'all got to scratch and claw to find a way to get Hardaway into that deal. Get him the fuck off the team.
Yeah, he can't be trusted, man. Now's the time to sell high.
Exactly that.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Hopefully, for his sake, he got 2 or 3 good games left in him, and then you can definitely. That's like the top player. It's like, okay, 2 weeks before the trade deadline, you start doing your thing, and then 3 o'clock before the deadline ends, he's traded. You're like, word.
It'd be
he
real
probably
funny.
did enough to get the fuck out of there. Somebody want him.
2 weeks before the deadline, suddenly he getting more minutes, he getting more touches. Like, I got 20 touches today. Why is that?
That's the perfect setup.
Act the fuck up. That's why.
Get your shit together. Coach needs to see you.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Excuse me. So next up, we always get a bunch of bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Was that the only player we were talking about with trades, or there's no more other guys that are rumored out there?
Rumored. There's a couple other guys rumored. Of course, you got Tobias Harris, always rumored. Just about every time of the year at this point. Yeah. You got Laurie Marketing from the Utah Jazz. Though the Jazz said they wouldn't move him for more than like 5 first rounders. He's on the market.
He earned that. He balled up, so he earned it.
You know somebody on the Jazz that I wish we can find a way to get, because I think he'd be a good glue guy. I like the kid a lot. Clarkson.
Yeah, Clarkson's he's instant offense. Yeah. You bring him off the bench. He's not much of a defender, but you bring him off the bench and it's 20 points in a flash.
It's been rumored. That's been rumored forever. I think we talked about that early before the season started in regards to Valanciunas for Jared Allen, but I think Jared Allen was hurt. Now he's been playing, so that's something that you could probably explore. You know what I'm saying, around trade deadline too.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like that.
My thing is, what is the Pelicans gonna do with you know who?
What can they do?
They about to shred his contract after this year.
He
has no guarantee.
The last 3 years of
he has no guarantee money.
The last 3 years are not guaranteed.
Right.
But you traded, like, that was part of Ant Davis. What are you gonna do? You gonna let him walk? That's crazy.
They damn near let him walk.
Once upon a time, somebody told me one day that New Orleans like destroyed this trade. Like they was dominant and they were the true dominant winners of this draft. Hey, do you feel that way now? Do you feel that way now, man? Nah, man. Hey, it'll suck if they let him go for absolutely nothing.
Hey, Unc might have been right if he didn't spend his entire bonus at Wendy's. Like,
hold on, did you see his tattoo he got last week? He's on social media. Now you know this is crazy. Zion all around the media for either his weight or just dominating games, and they're saying, well, if he wasn't hurt, he could continue to do this. He was trending because of a tattoo he got last week on like his right side of his chest.
It looks horrible.
Or the middle of his chest.
It's supposed to be it's a cross, but it's off-centered. And like, yo, talk about just not reading the room. Zion Williamson is like the poster boy of I don't get it. Like, he just... My
man's has enough money to go get OnlyFans subscriptions, and he got homegirl sending him pictures of OnlyFans.
Mariah Mills.
Yeah, Zion might be a rap for him over there.
You can fuck whoever you want at this stage, and you're trying to wife up a porn star. Get it together.
Bad business decisions.
And the crazy thing about him is like he had a one-track mind since he was young. They have a video like of him real young and skinny talking about wanting to go to the NBA. Like, this has been his path the whole time. Ain't nobody told him what was coming. Like, I don't understand.
I heard that he began older girl. I've heard he began older girls since he was like 13.
Yeah, no shit. He was a literal cash cow. Like, all you had to do was
right, cash cow. Y'all say my name's Zion Williamson. Then you got reverse Josh Giddey.
Yeah, reverse Giddey. You're doing the reverse Giddey. That sounds like a funny ass dance, the reverse Giddey.
That might be a trending up. Never mind. The Giddey.
Now, still in the same realm of a change of scenery, we just talked about the NBA. I got a big one for you as far as the NFL is concerned. He said he wants to remain with his team. I don't think he will. And that's one Saquon Barkley. What do you think his status is in the future?
Can't. Look, I don't even know why the Giants did this to themselves. Why they paid Jones and then franchised him when now you're in the same exact spot. And what new information do you have? Nothing.
Still spinning your wheels.
Yeah, if I'm Saquon, I'm out. If I can go explore to possibly go be with a team that can possibly treat me better, and all around there's better people and pieces around me, I'm taking it out. Once they gave me the franchise tag, once they did that to me, and you know me, Will, you know me too. For years and years of me doing the show, I've dogged Saquon for just not being able to stay on the field. And then I kind of agree with the Giants a bit. But after last year, and then basically this year too, even last year, you know what I'm saying? And then you give him the franchise, and then you give Daniel Jones all the money. Like, this is a once of a lifetime opportunity over here for a running back. This is not no Tiki Barber over here. This is Saquon, and you're treating him like a Tiki Barber. And it sucks that I got to even pick Tiki Barber like that because I like Tiki while he was playing. But he ain't Saquon Barkley. He don't got the best of legs to go strong people.
Quadzilla.
I think Saquon needs a new destination to be at, man. And I think he'll be surfing and searching.
Yeah. I thought it was. I had said last year they shouldn't have hired. I mean, they shouldn't have signed either of them, but they did.
But depending on Saquon's side, you've been in and out the lineup most of your attention with the Giants. Daniel Jones is basically sucked, and it was good one year. You gave him the cash, so ultimately, the Giants are not all in fault here. We can put some blame on the other two guys.
Yeah, you guys stay healthy, bro. That's what it is.
But at the same, the Giants are fucked up, man. It sucks. You let Eli pick the quarterback, and you had a good.
He ain't nowhere to be found either.
Motherfuckers doing.
Yeah, ESPN.
No. Actually, you know exactly where to find him. Motherfuckers doing podcasts every Monday night, laughing at you, motherfuckers. That's what he's doing.
Now,
making jokes with his brother.
Even though I hate to see it, but I can see it possibly happening because they like signing superstars and sticking it to the division rivals. I won't be surprised if he ends up in Philly.
Yeah. I don't know if they can spend any more money there, but it'd be beautiful. It'd be a great.
It wouldn't be beautiful.
But you
know what? It might not even matter because their coach might be gone after this year already.
You think Sirianni's on his way out?
Man, they say he's losing the locker room.
He made some weird choices lately, so yeah.
He getting exposed.
Man.
He was carried. I think he was carried by his coordinators.
One more team I got on the Saquon wagon right now.
Who you got?
On the radar. One more team.
Who that?
And this team, y'all may agree with me. Y'all may say hell no, but I say hell yes. Because
Chargers?
Patrick Mahomes can use another playmaker over there.
I literally knew, I knew you were going to
Hey,
say
KC. Hey, hold on.
You want to know how I knew? Because that's what we always do this. Every time
We
there's a player
disguise.
available, every time there's a player available, we all always say, yeah, he looked really good on the Chiefs. Like,
He look good on the Chiefs. He look good on the Chiefs.
Send
He's
him
a playmaker. He's basically a running back and a receiver.
free patty.
Free patty, dog.
My man, look, hey, he had to deal with his wife and his brother, but it was okay because he was winning. That's got to be a lot more difficult losing, dealing with them two motherfuckers.
Right. And hold on.
And
obviously, when you're losing, they ain't around. They ain't around. You don't hear them. You don't hear them.
Like losing. If that's it, I like losing. Then I'll lose more of them. If I can keep them away from me, I'll lose more. Okay.
Nah, but KC will be something to be interested in.
Yeah.
If Saquon wanted to go that route, or KC wanted to go that route, you know.
Can you imagine if they just had a number one receiver right now? Like, I like Rice, but he's just young. But if he was your number two, he'd be killing even more. They just need a receiver.
Depending on how they lose this year in the playoffs,
Got the defense.
that's how the Chiefs are going to effectively go through free agency. If they lose, and obviously they're not going to be satisfied. If they lose opening weekend, they're going aggressively. They looking aggressively. And it's the thing with KC. Now KC goes, I mean, they're going to go somewhat of aggressive regardless, but depending on how they win or lose,
they can't keep dropping passes, can they? Like, do we really think they have to eventually just start catching them, right?
And
the numbers say, right?
And what the numbers say.
Right, no.
Law of averages, that has to turn around.
No, you're right. This like things like, for instance, like the Bills can't be bad. The Bills can't be losing forever. The Chiefs can't drop balls forever. There's a lot of storylines potentially in this playoffs that one of these guys or teams are gonna fulfill the dream.
Yeah,
we don't know if it's gonna be Mahomes or Josh Allen, but yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Well, you can't just continue to drop passes. Something has to be right or work right for you. You would hope. I don't hope. I can give two shits about them. I hope they lose. But
what if they get back to the bowl and still drop passes in the bowl? If Tony dropped bowl pass, he might kill himself.
Hold on. If they get to the bowl, I'm gonna be heated just to watch them dropping passes in the bowl.
Yeah, that's what
I literally. But hey, in the AFC, out of all the teams with the experience and all that, they're the top team. They may not be the number one seed, but they're the team. They're the champs until somebody beat them.
Fair enough. I think they were still my pick. I'm just not as confident anymore because motherfuckers ain't got no hands on the team.
It's true. So, next up, before we take a break, this one I feel like really needs to be talked about. That's because if the shoe was on the other foot, they will be talking about it exclusively. And this involves a NFL owner showing some bad behavior.
Yeah.
Oh.
And let me get this pulled up here. He was fined $300K. The volume.
Oh, he threw that shit.
And this is at his fans, right? Or is it
Jacksonville. No, Jacksonville fans.
Okay. Now, if he hopped up in that booth and beat his ass, it'd be a whole story.
So here's my thing. So he did this on the road, whatever case may be. It don't even matter where he was at. But it's the NFL owner this plays the Shield. We all talk about nobody's bigger than the Shield. He got fined $300,000. To me, that ain't shit because for a multi-billionaire, that's nothing.
That's lint in his pocket.
There's nothing. There's nothing at all.
Even if it's just a fine, I think. Well, even though they're not going to do anything, I say, you know what? You can't come to the stadium for a couple of games or something of that magnitude.
Yeah, rest of the season or like
you're done for the rest of the season. Like it's week 18. You don't have no hope to have even like a part one game the week after. But Yeah, I would try to like in the midst of like the first like 3 or 4 games next season, you can't come here. And we talked about this guy as an owner. Like, he just does his own thing in his own world and necessarily doesn't really care about the NFL roster. And then on Sunday, you do this. So you don't add no good value to yourself as a person. Like,
that's fair.
The only thing that's holding you up is that you're the owner.
You really want to handle it, you take away a draft pick.
I'm surprised they didn't do that. I thought that was what they was going to do. Take a draft pick away.
Take a second-round pick from him? Because they already got the first. It was going to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would send a message.
Take that.
Like, it's not Jacksonville's fault that y'all suck that bad. And they can talk about it. It's not their fault. They're fans. They're going to heckle.
Wrong quarterback.
Right.
Head coach told you which quarterback to go with, but you made the decision to go with.
And that's why he's heated, because that's why he's mad. That's why this happened, because he realized that he went out his way, traded draft capital, and basically just
got it wrong.
Hold on, traded draft capital
for like 10 years now.
Right. You could have been to that for like Trevor Lawrence or something. You over here. Hold on, and Trevor Lawrence is playing in that game. So yeah.
Yeah, watching a young franchise quarterback, knowing that you just fucking fumbled the bag, yeah, that's got to be a tough watch.
A quarterback that you took when, especially for 2 things, wasn't sure if he was the best quarterback in the draft, which a lot of us think he wasn't. And 2, it's not like you were a quarterback away from competing. So why would you even do that? That makes no sense.
So this is why I say sometimes. It sucks to say it. But the market, the NFL, in some ways, we know is a entertainment business. They're like, yo, y'all get him. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all gonna get him, and if he bad, then that's the media, he gotta take it. Y'all gotta take it. I feel that way about some guys when they go to certain spots. Because like you said, you didn't have to go get him. He wasn't a guy that was gonna change the franchise around. Now,
but he thought he would.
Maybe he can, but I don't think so. So
he believed that he could. That was the problem. Everyone else told him to go with
it's tough.
Now it's looking bad. Imagine watching Stroud do what he's doing, and then knowing you couldn't have him.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back by 15:20. We're on so we can close it out and come down on the back end. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us, man. We got a great list of people that's hung out with us tonight so far. So definitely appreciate the unwavering support. We'll be back by 15:20.
You talking to me?
Yes, I am.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Darwin Price, man, Ground Sound. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand. You know what I'm saying? Where you can talk sports with NFL players and all type of fans, man. Go follow them on Facebook community. The big brand, STF Media, man. Shout out to them. Thank you for the support. Go follow them, Facebook, everywhere.
Welcome back to the Parlay's Perspective. Appreciate you hanging out with the Parlay, bringing you that hot fire. So, man, we've looked at a couple of moves and stuff, but we have a move that definitely was made yesterday. It was a mutual move. One, Dalvin Cook was released. Waiting to clear waivers. There's 2 potential playoff contenders that's interested in him. First off, is Cook cooked? Does he have anything left?
I doubt it. Maybe in like if he could find himself a nice, cozy 49ers type situation, then maybe he could bounce back. But those don't grow on trees. So
now, when I saw this topic, I wish somebody was on here tonight that was a big Dalvin Cook proponent last year.
The illest one. The illest one ever. The illest one ever. Reminds me of
man said top 5 back. He said top 5 back last year.
Hold on. My man Zeke balling. My man Zeke. You take Zeke over Dalvin Cook right now.
Right.
That part. So the two contenders that are interested in him and they both need running backs, are the Ravens and the Cowboys. Where do you think he goes, if any? Or is there a mystery third team?
And maybe a mystery third team. I'm gonna be real with you. We seen Dallas today make a couple moves, send Deuce to IR. So that's a kind of a signal. Like, you're gonna have to go get somebody. you know, maybe somebody to cover the third, or you bring somebody from the practice squad. But I think that can be ideal for them to go sign it. And it sucks that I'm saying that because we just trash Dalvin Cook. But for what we don't have right now, we can use the services. And I'm gonna be real with the Jets. How many games did he really play? Was he really playing? So he has some type of energy, you know what I'm saying, on him that we can use if you do sign him. But like you said, Will, you know what I'm saying? You can't think that you're Dalvin Cook from years ago. You just got to go in there, play the system, and hopefully, you know, you can get a couple extra bucks next year, you know, when you hit the market again.
Man, listen, he finna watch the Super Bowl from the couch like us.
So nobody's going to sign him.
Nobody's going to sign him.
Adonijah Sue got a better chance of getting signed than Dalvin Cook.
I bring in the curb stomper before I bring in Cook.
You know what he had this year? 67 carries for 214 yards and no tubs.
That's a whole lot of.
And you know what the crazy thing is? Brees basically said, Bryce Hall basically said, "This is my position. I want more touches.
I'm the
He ain't shit." Is that what he basically said? He just looked at you, Dalvin Cook, and said, "You ain't shit. Coach, give me the bulk of the runs and the bulk of the touches," and that's what happened. So we called this guy Dalvin Cook up. I mean, Jake did the top 5, and the dude got traded basically out of New York.
He sucks.
But like I said, man, to say all that, man, Dallas, man, hey, if you're looking at him, don't look at him twice. If you look at him once, you better go get him. Don't look at him twice, because then you're overdoing yourselves. So if you want him, oh, you're just watching The Rock kick some candy ass. He was kicking some candy ass the other day. He was kicking some ass the other day, man. The Rock was definitely doing that. He was in Pasadena on Monday, and then that night he made the trip to Monday Night Raw. And then my man said, "Would you want to see The Rock at the head of the table?" Basically throwing a shot at Roman Reigns for a potential title match, which I'm hearing may happen at the event before WrestleMania, which is in Australia. So they're trying to dope tickets on that international. I guess that'd be a good scene. Rock's a little bit too old to grab a belt at WrestleMania, but I would like to see him versus Roman Reigns. Family versus family. I think
it's great how he's basically just a contract worker now. He shows up whenever he wants to, does
exactly,
and then fucks off. That shit's hilarious.
To the point where it's like he didn't memorize the famous line.
Yeah. What I did
XFL merge too. Out to the XFL.
That shit's funny. Man. Good to be The Rock though, right?
Happy New Year, Bree.
So
he still owns the stadium. Yeah, that's fun. Must be nice.
So I want to say thank you guys for the other night for allowing us. You know, we did the play call sheet extremely early on New Year's, so y'all can afford your boy to watch my beloved Horns. I appreciate that. Even though we took the L, but still proud of my guys at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. No, real talk. Hey, they haven't been there in a long time. Just to see them on that field and have that opportunity, man, for all Texas, man. Don't you going into a big year next year, start next year with the SEC, you know, involvement, and I mean, it's a good up for y'all. The guys that stay healthy, which was the problem last year, or y'all would have been 2 years in a row. Y'all would have been in BCS,
and it's all good.
We definitely missed our top running back this year.
Yeah.
In Brooks, not being in there, I think he would have been a difference maker. Because before he got hurt, I believe he was leading the nation in rushing yards.
Yeah.
But bad sportsmanship on both parts, fans and players, especially the fans. Though, you should never put yourself in the game. But this is the scene from the other night. There you go. This guy right here, he doing way too much. If you don't sit your ass down in them stands, man.
Yeah, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So
let those kids celebrate. Now, obviously, I do feel some type of way about the horns down, but it is. Hey, that's what kids do these days on all aspects of it. And then
I do that shit.
Hey now. Then you got this from the other night, the first game.
Yo, they just caught a black girl in Atlanta not being able to dance on cam. Wow.
Blitz, Bama, blitz, baby. Blitz, Bama, blitz. I love it.
I mean,
now I like this one because I was having fun. They were trolling somebody that was trolling them before. But like I said, this is the new way of doing things. You got social media. Fans have more immediate access to players and vice versa. Is this good or bad for the game?
It's good.
Oh, it's great.
It's good.
You don't want the guy leaning over the bar, but
no, you definitely don't. In terms of the fan, maybe the fans, at our perspective on the fans is different. Maybe not. 50-50 sometimes. But the players, I'm all for it.
I'm all for the
especially
players.
Especially teams like Washington. Like, yeah, you ain't never been there before. They say, hey, you never been here before. Well, guess what? We here now. And we trying to make history. So, shit, toot your horn. I ain't mad at you tooting your horn. I ain't mad at Michigan tooting their horn. Because these are two teams that potentially looking for Michigan's looking for their first chip in a million years. And Washington looking for their first chip ever, I believe.
no, they got one, but
they got one?
Yeah, but it's not that. It's a while ago. They both haven't been here in a while.
They both look like the Cowboys right now. They both trying to sniff a chip.
Yeah.
And it sucks that one of them may win the chip before the Cowboys. I'm gonna hold that thought. But
these are two teams that have been next year's our year, like for a while now.
Exactly.
Now they're here.
Especially in Michigan's case.
Yeah, because they are the historic school. So
yeah, I think they're the all-time winningest program, if I'm not mistaken. They broke that mark this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey man, who's the all-time winning franchise in the NFL?
Wins? I think it's the Bears or the Packers. I think
it's either the Packers. Yeah, either Packers. Yeah, I think it's the Packers. Maybe the Niners, but I think it's the Packers.
Yeah, I think it is the Bears and Packers. They've
been around for fucking.
And they like two longest franchises.
Yeah, they helped build football.
They were charter franchises.
Mm-hmm. Hockey calls them the original six. I don't know who the originals were in the NFL, but I know there's only like 4, like 6 to 8.
Was it the Cardinals part of that?
Yeah, they might have been.
The original 8 NFL teams, right?
I knew it was 8, yeah.
The list of the original 8, the Arizona Cardinals are the oldest. They've been established in 1898.
God damn.
Chicago Bears, 1920. The Packers in 1919. The Giants in 1952. The Lions in 1929. The Commanders in 1932. The Steelers in 1933. And the Eagles in 1933. Those are the original 8 teams.
Nice.
Damn.
Yo, who that? What's good with you? How you doing?
Who that?
Back when the train ride was a nickel.
What's up, Kyrie? Shout out to you, man.
What up, Kyrie?
Who that?
Might hate it. We might be on a clash course. Our Cowboys against his Saints. If they take care of business Sunday.
Listen here.
I don't know how they made the playoffs.
Sweet. Yeah, Kyrie, I might be knocking at your door, man, if that happens, man. Like the guy on the meme that be slaying through people's doors. I think I'm ready for that.
They played
so I'm coming to your door.
They played Jesus in his squad.
They played the Jesus, the Lord Jesus.
Nah, the Jesus sandals. They played Jesus sandals
at Sandgate Stadium.
See, the first NFL game was played in Dayton, Ohio, at Triangle Park, and it was a matchup between the Dayton Triangles and the Columbus Panhandlers. October 3rd, 1920.
Those CFL teams.
That was the first actual NFL game.
Back when the goalpost was damn near middle of the field.
Hey,
know,
yo,
right?
Coach. Hey, yo. Put a priest comment, dog. Hey, yo, who's the head coach of this? Will, Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John? I think Will.
It was Job.
It was Jake.
It was Job. Job seemed like he'd be a good coach.
Hey, man. Fellas, man, while we over here, parlay perspective, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Josh. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday to my man.
Happy birthday,
Josh.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if Jesus did have a team, you know who the GM would be?
Josh.
Here we go. Who is it going to be?
Noah, of course.
Noah. Noah's off.
Y'all skating on thin ice.
Noah's off.
Noah would be a great GM, man. Two of every player.
Adam and Eve up top of the GM's office. Sweet.
Will he build his trenches like he built the ark?
Yes, he will. 3 yards in the cloud of smoke.
Let me quit. I already know this is going. We had 12 disciples.
I thought it was 15 disciples. Thought you had let me stop too, dog. See, y'all doing too much, dog.
This is going down a slippery slope.
Hold on, there was 12 disciples then. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This is might be funny, may not. You had 12 disciples then. In this modern world, there'll be at least 14, 15 disciples.
Why?
You already know where I'm coming at. So in this world, if you're gonna make disciples, you have to make new modern day disciples. If anything new modern, you gotta add the mix to it. It's like you get fried of it.
Hey, you know they don't like changing the Bible.
Shit. I thought they already changed it.
No, it was not specific.
Hold on. Real shit. Can they change the Bible? It's like a written law that you can't change it.
Nah, the Bible's been added to and changed around so many times.
There's missing books.
There's whole books they just can't find. We don't know what happened. I feel like there's been important information in those books, but they just like they're like, do you know where Jesus' bones are? Oh, we know exactly where he is. It's like, yeah, but where's the rest of them books? Fucking yard sale? I don't know.
So y'all talking about sports icons. And we're gonna talk about a sports icon. Now, this is a hockey story.
Is it OJ?
It's more of a hockey story because of who it is.
That's the playbook. Picturing Jesus as a elite athlete is funny.
Sad.
The way you said that.
So this one is our boy.
Uh-oh.
How about the Kraken, though? First off, Beastmode leads them
Oh,
off.
boy.
Bad.
It's already trouble.
Those guys throw tighter spirals.
Proverbs 37. Proverbs 37.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So I thought it was funny seeing him come on because he has been on some of everything. Killed it on Club Shay Shay. He has the Monday Night promo. I even got some enjoyment out of the I don't know what show it was on, but when he got in trouble in Vegas in the middle of the day when he was loaded, he's in a Mustang. He wrote that bitch.
Oh yeah, he was in a Mustang and they arrested him. He's still going to cover that.
What show is that?
He made his rounds. He's been doing a bunch of shows. The man is having one of the funnest post play careers I've ever seen. He is living his best life, and even more than that, you know what you usually see with guys like him at this stage of their career? They start to like give in. They try to become more politically correct. Yeah, corporatized. Yeah, they
who he is.
He is him. He from the block. Every day, every minute. I love it. I love seeing it. It is sometimes just cringy to watch. Like this man is he's just sitting there swearing on national television. And I'm like, yo, it's uncomfortable, but it's only because we don't see it a lot. The truth is, it's refreshing as hell, though. I love watching what he's doing right now. He was on the Bar Rescue.
Yep, Bar Rescue. Yep.
He had a Bar Rescue episode.
I'm up everywhere.
Chewing up his cousin in front of everybody. His cousin talking like he about to come back and shoot the place up. Like, yeah. It's wild, bro. This dude's having such a great post-play career. I'm enjoying watching him.
I can agree even more, bro.
They drew shocks during the starting lineup for the Kraken too. At that game, they played the Vegas Knights the other day. They were able to win in the Winter Classic, which was crazy because they were heavy. They were a heavy underdog. So shout out to everybody that cashed in on Seattle. I know Mr. Lynch did, and yeah, but they was literally throwing fishes at each player when they was announced in the starting lineup.
Oh yeah, no, they were throwing them back and forth because if you remember, that's a thing that area is known for. Seattle's known for. They did that. They did it back in the day with the Seahawks. They had Deion Branch and them playing catch. Deion Branch and I think was Golden Tate. I think it was.
Golden Tate, my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Golden Tate.
Original fantasy OG.
Yeah, he was a dog.
The original PPR guy. The reason why PPR became PPR is because of guys like that.
That's from the Pike Place Fish Market.
Yeah, they do that shit. Yeah. They've had a partnership with them for years too, because they did a story on them like 10 years ago. And then every time they go back there, they get involved. It's the whole thing with the fish catching. And because the one year they did the story was the year that Seattle had like the most catches and the least drops.
Right.
And so they had Hasselbeck and them up there throwing fish to each other.
And we're going to score.
With the ball, and we're going to score. I mean, Al Harris said, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
To the ranch of Cucamonga.
So
he's a Javelina?
He's a Javelina.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, he's a beast.
So next up, week
What the hell's a
18.
Javelina, by the way? Sorry.
Huh?
I gotta stop cutting you off. It's getting bad. What the hell's a Javelina?
So Wild Pig is very feisty. They used to run around campus, and we would always advise when you see them on campus just to go the other way because they will attack you.
That's a stupid ass question. It's right there in your wall. I can see it.
Is it?
What's wrong with me?
Is it really?
Yeah, see, the other way, other side, other shoulder.
Oh, over here.
I sat there and asked you, and right when you started explaining, I looked up and I'm like, son of a bitch, it's right there. Why did I derail the show for this?
Oh man, that's funny. So this week 18, some teams have already locked up who they are. Like Baltimore is locked in the first pick. I mean the first seed.
Yeah.
San Francisco's first seed. Then you got some other stuff still floating around, but then you got teams still in the hunt, like Houston has an outside chance looking in and still win the division. If Houston wins and Jacksonville loses, Houston wins the division.
That's another
Pittsburgh.
coach of the year.
Pittsburgh's got an outside chance of sneaking in.
Pittsburgh's got to be Baltimore.
That's disgusting.
Ain't gonna happen.
That team don't belong in the playoffs at all.
And then on the NFC side, you got Seattle with a chance to sneak in because right now the last seed is Green Bay. Seattle got a chance to sneak in. If Tampa loses and New Orleans wins, New Orleans is in as the 4th seed, right?
Yep. That's another team that doesn't belong anywhere near the playoffs.
So, with that being said, teams they're already sitting players. The rest of them early. I got a couple of them that I'm going to throw out there and get y'all's perspectives. You got the Ravens. They're going to sit Lamar and start Hundley.
They 100% said that already?
Yep.
They should know better. They did this before and it cost them.
And I'm thinking sitting him now, and they got a first-round bye, so that's 2 weeks.
He should play till halftime.
Then next up, I've got Wentz is going to start against the 49ers. I
thought it was homie starting.
Carr?
No, except for the 49ers, right? Thought Sam Darnold was starting.
Darnold is starting for Purdy. Yeah. Wentz is starting for Stafford.
Oh, okay. Rams. Hold on. The Rams clinched?
They locked up.
Oh, shit. Sucks. Goddamn.
That division sucks,
yeah, they've got the Rams have...
They clocked up to 60, right?
Oh, yeah, they locked in at 9-7.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, they got the 6 seed.
Unbelievable. Shout out to the Rams, man. Sean McVay, you owe us a slap.
Coach of the year candidate.
But crazy you name this stuff here, man. All these players rested. They rest in Cup, right? And Williams, right?
Mm-hmm. And McCaffrey's got a calf strain. So that's gonna set it out week 18.
Yeah, that's something that shouldn't. I mean, week 1 they're gonna get a bye, so
yeah.
Now we all can say, hey, he got a calf strain and he's out week 18 because they already clinched and they can send him out anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to find out and see and hear the after effect of it. You know what I'm saying? When they have to play.
Yeah. I think 2 weeks.
Classifying it as a mild calf strain, but then again, that could be posturing for the media.
That's all. Yeah,
I think it'd be all right.
You can't shade that away from me because then they're gonna be all on that shit. So let them be in secret for a little bit.
He'll be all right. He got this.
So it kind of sounds like they probably the worst one out of the ones we just mentioned is probably Lamar being sacked for week 18, just due to the timing.
Yeah.
Are we cool with it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's smart for them because they've done this before recently, like 2 years ago, and they came back rusty and lost.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it only from the aspect of it's the last game of the season and you got Lamar here. The last 2 years he's been hurt.
Right.
So I feel like it's a little smart plan on behalf of the Ravens to sit him here, but you definitely better have him repping it up while he's not playing. Because you can't go stall. He can't stall. Like Will said, he can't stall. Because you got the first round bye. You're going to be the Red Dog coming in the divisional round out of all the favorites, all the big teams, or the number one seeds to lose. And you can't have that. Lamar, you got to stay put, man.
I feel like if he didn't get hurt the last 2 years at the end of the year, he'd be playing this game.
I think so too. That's funny because I do think that because he got a heart of a warrior. He's the heart of a warrior. He want to play. He want to compete.
Yeah, they had to take his helmet, I bet.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And last topic before we look at our picks. Two and I are probably going to enjoy this even more. Got a team that is imploding.
They are. Yeah, they're eating themselves alive.
And that's the one Philadelphia Eagles. There's been all stuff that's leaked out. Of course, all wide receivers are going to be divas. But you got Brown initially calling out, the plays that were called, and he had to walk that back. I think they said that he also, I don't know how true this is, but supposedly they went and did a team outing where they went to a what they call it, not a panic room.
Oh, escape room.
Escape room. They went and did that. I'm like, that's corporate stuff. So
it's not corporate. We got to build teamwork. It's a team building exercise.
So, as a competitor, it sucks. I don't like to see it because I want everybody to be at their best when they're playing. But as a Cowboy fan and what we've endured all this season from Eagles fans, I am enjoying the hell out of it.
I want everybody's best.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a bit, but then I have to look in the back of my mind and say, I can't just all the way laugh at these motherfuckers because it's one thing as a Dallas Cowboys fan is laughing at other teams, and then at the end we're laughed at.
Yep.
And right now they're dealing with the struggles right now, and it's life. They're gonna do it. But I went like we mentioned earlier with the Chiefs. Like, can you remain to just not catch balls no more? Can the Eagles just stop the click a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
I'm gonna say yes because here's the thing. We talked about it earlier. We talked about it Monday night. They're this year's versions of the Vikings from a couple of years ago and won a lot of close games that they probably shouldn't have won. Now they're on the back end of it because I think they've already gotten their breaks. They were 10-1 at one point in time and were like, 2.5 games up to win the division? And they had the easiest schedule left of the last 3 games. The Giants twice, the Cardinals. It's sandwiched in between that. And now they're hoping that Washington can beat Dallas to win the division. So from that aspect of it, it is what it is. But at the same time, like you said, you can be up one day, down the next, or you can be going in momentum and anything happens in the playoff. It's whoever gets hot once you get into the big show. But I just think, and I think it sucks because the way that they always want to turn on whoever the coach is if they're not winning, which I don't understand that. But they've already started to turn on Sirianni as far as the fans. Sounds like the locker room is divided, in support for the coach. And I'm like, so where do you go next? You ran off Andy Reid, who is probably your greatest coach you ever had. You ran off Doug Peterson, who won your only Super Bowl. You ran off Sirianni, who's gotten you to a Super Bowl, and you had a chance to win it. Eagle fans are their own worst enemy, and they get what they get because they bring it on themselves at the end of the day.
And the thing is that This is actually the right move if they do move on. Sirianni isn't the right coach for this. Yeah,
he got exposed this year. He got
exposed this year. You can say, yeah, he got into a bowl. He did, but it's looking more and more like
those coordinators did it.
It was them coordinators. Was it Steichen? Was one of them, I believe.
I believe so.
And then I forget the other one, but yeah, clearly that was they were doing some of the heavy lifting because like they're doing shit that don't make no sense now. They keep dropping Lance Reddick back into coverage. That dude's a pass rusher. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, probably the best pure pass rusher on the team.
Yeah, so you keep dropping him out in the coverage. You're like terrified to play man anymore because you used to get pressure with 4 guys and now you can't do it anymore. Maybe because you're dropping Lynch in the coverage. I don't know. It could be a correlation there. I'm not a coach. But yeah, they're doing things that don't make any sense. And then offensively, when they have the run going, the offense is still dangerous. But
word up,
it doesn't always work. They don't always get it going, and then yeah, they need help, and it ain't coming anytime soon.
That part, it ain't coming no time soon. They're gonna have to hope to, be able to establish things and kind of get a mojo back. And it starts with that defense, as it's been all year. And then the offense got to step up, man. A.J. Brown can't be complaining. I understand, Julio Jones caught 2 touchdowns. I'll be mad at that too, you know what I'm saying? But it's a team game, man. Should be, man.
They brought in a vet to take advantage of the mismatches that A.J. creates. He has to know that.
Right.
Like, because there was plays where that matchup gets created for Quez Watkins, which is what they thought they were going to be able to have him as their third receiver. He's fast as hell. But he ain't that good. He's just fast. So they had to bring in Julio. Julio's in there now. The fact that he scored twice actually is really good.
2 tubs last week.
But that's actually a really good look for them. But it doesn't help when AJ's running his mouth. He needs to relax. I get calling for the ball. Like, do it like CD did it. CD was just like, yo, what are we doing? He's not yelling at anybody. He's not saying, give me the damn ball. He's just like, yo, what's going on? And then they start feeding him, and then he had a career year.
That's when the offense turned around.
Yeah, when he spoke up, it's fine. It was whether he did it in a way where he wanted the ball. It was just leadership. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell y'all we can do better. Just give me the ball.
Hey man, I want to give a quick heads up, praise up. Tyreek Hill and his family was a fire at his location today.
Ooh,
Florida had to leave practice. I heard one room was caught on fire. There was some family members in the house.
I hope everybody's okay.
Guy this season was trying to be one of the greats and try to go for 2,000 receiving yards, obviously. And it sucks that injury took that away because he definitely would have been on the helms of doing that. Yeah. Hey, it's not too late. He still could have a 300 receiving yard game on Sunday against the Bills.
If anybody could do it, it's him. If anybody could do it, it's him.
And it will probably knock the Bills out of contention, too. So
that'd be funny as hell.
Interesting, though. Before we get into any type of picks, what we didn't talk about in terms of the playoff season is Buffalo. And Miami to a T, because Miami's first in the AFC East let the Bills come all the way back to force a play-in for the division. If Buffalo beats Miami Sunday, Buffalo wins the division. Now, if Buffalo loses, Miami wins, they win the division. But I think Buffalo, if somebody else wins, they can be out of the playoffs.
Miami, I think we found out they are who we thought they were.
I'm gonna be real with you, and it sucks to say this. I don't want to say this about the Bills because they've been playing miraculously the last 6 weeks, and they fought to get to this point. But we did mention 6 weeks ago, too, that they may be pulling too much juice that one game can snap it all. And it sucks that they're still kind of in the same position. I mean, if the playoffs start today, they'll be in. But just the fact that you got this game now. Every game been a playoff game for the last 6 weeks for you. And now you play a team that's trying to win the division for the first time in forever. It's going to be interesting on Sunday.
Sorry, folks. It's going down over here.
What's going down?
OKC came back. They were down by like 13 this entire time we've been on air. And now there's 3 seconds left. Atlanta missed the shot. They down by 3, and it's about to be shy time. Sorry. This is...
Hey, that's the part of perspective. We break in.
It's sports right here, man. I'm gonna report to y'all how this go down.
Hey, man, and other news too. The Bucks, the Pacers are the Bucks' daddy. Apparently, you know what I'm saying. The Pacers win again, beat the Bucks again tonight. 142 to 130.
Pacers got that number.
Halliburton, another excellent night, 31 and 12. Giannis, 26, 11, and 8.
Tyrese, low key. Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton. Tough position to be called the best at, but he's getting close to being the best point guard in the league.
I would agree with that.
There's just so much competition, though. You got Shy.
And I remember too, we talked about OKC earlier. They did beat the Clippers too, who had the longest winning streak up until the Thunder beat them, and they've been improving as a team too. The Clippers.
Yeah.
So, shout out to OKC.
She got a question for us. If you could start your own NFL team, what new city would you choose, and what would the team name be?
Fidelis Bulldogs. Come on, dog. Shout out to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the neighborhood, dog. Have a team in Brighton. Be out here. Marquee, baby.
Niggas said throw the F. You stupid. That's a good question. I could cheat. I could just cheat and make it easy. I'll bring it back to Seattle. Give them a team again. Bring back the Sonics, maybe.
Rightfully so.
Either that or probably like Richmond, Virginia. They could use a team down there.
I think New England needs another team.
That's the last thing we need.
New England needs another team, so we don't have to root for the Patriots all day long. Maybe I'll root for the next team that come to New England. Maybe I'll jump on the wagon.
Oh, you said NFL team too. I'm tripping. I said NFL. Let me think. NFL team. I was thinking basketball for some reason because I'm watching basketball. Oh, they lost. Hawks won. Fuck the Hawks.
Free trade.
Football. Yeah, actually, I second that. Give me a Boston team. That'd be fun.
That'd be dope. I feel like Boston needs another. Like New England needs another team. Like,
yeah, let the rest of New England have the Patriots, and I'll be a fan of the new Boston team. I know that.
Exactly. Oh, listen here.
Even though I dislike this city, I can't say that Javelina's all right. Even though I don't really care for this city, just on small micro doses, I will probably say Austin.
An Austin team, huh?
Austin team.
How many competition teams do y'all need? Come on, now. Stop.
We got 2.
They got enough prospects to make 5 million football teams. They got a bunch of prospects on the waiver to make their own league.
And the only reason why I say that is Austin got they're growing like crazy. There's a lot of money in Austin.
So much money right now.
So much money.
I feel like Joe Rogan brought most of it.
Him and Elon.
Him, Elon, and Ron White. White down there doing his thing.
They've got just under 1 million people. They're number 11 in the U.S. population right now, and they have no professional sports teams.
That kind of opens up to possibly them bringing one in, or a sports team in general.
They don't have any professional sports teams.
They had nothing. They had nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, what you just said in terms of them bringing the money in non-sports, it kind of triggers me to say soon in the future they would probably have a team. I don't know what type of sport, but
I wonder if Austin will stop short of getting a team, because once you get a team, there's no turning back. You're going to get overpopulated. That's just how it's already be getting. Like, people are talking about, like, stop telling people that Austin's cool because we don't want anyone else moving down here right now. I think the same thing happened with, like, Boise State area. People started moving there because other people were like vacationing there. But I think that'd be a dope ass team, Austin.
And I would probably say I'm thinking not. I can see that, but even though it's a traditional name in some of the high schools, I'll probably say the Brahmas.
The Brahmas.
Shout out to Brahmas.
Nashville Crooners. The Crooners. The Crooners. Bree, have you seen on Netflix? I think you should leave. I really hope you've seen that, because if you do, then I get that reference. That's a great reference. If that's what that's from. The Crooners. That's hilarious.
Oh, oh, he was loaded.
Who what?
Somebody got 15-year-old got caught with the hand.
Yes, he does. That's awesome. That's great. That's good shit, Bree. The Crooners. Coach, you gotta see that shit. He's the hardest person to watch, and you can't look away.
And what's the name of it?
I Think You Should Leave. It's like he just does little sketches, like just they're all none of them are over 5 minute sketches, but he's so fucking weird. It's honestly even hard to talk about because when you watch him, you're like, this is hard to watch, but it's all funny.
Hey yo, your man's too, coach, man. Your man's dropped 30 in the first half. That's what we're looking for. Luka. Him and Kyrie combined for 52 in the first half.
That's not a winning formula.
You know what's crazy? I'm in a lot of these Mavs groups. They strongly dislike Kyrie, man. And they're like, they don't mix, they don't go together. But I'm like, that's when they're at their best.
Yeah, it's weird.
But they should be staggered. Like,
yeah,
obviously start the game together. But then as you're going through the game, stagger them through the second and third quarter and bring them back to close the games out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, except
Oh, snap, man. Hey, Bree, since you on, Bree, we have WWE WrestleMania this year in Philadelphia. Rumor has it that WrestleMania 41 will be showcased from Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is gonna be fire. Open that dome up. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you don't have to open because it's gonna be cold at that time. So
it's going fuck. I don't know.
WrestleMania 41 in Minnesota.
Up there, boy.
Maybe we go up there to visit Bree, man. I don't know, man. I've been to Minnesota once, so I'm not, I'm not a stranger.
It's pretty up there. It's real pretty up there.
It's pretty up there. It's real pretty.
Hell yeah.
And Timberwolves tickets still $10? Like not.
Well, it's time to do this, fellas.
Yep.
Let's get it up in there. Week 18 is here, fellas.
It's so
we had a lot of fun with this. I don't know about y'all, but as we covered the other night,
I'm mad that it's over.
No, we still rolling through the playoffs.
I know.
You got a playoff champion.
Like a finals MVP.
Yep.
We can do that.
No, in season tourney MVP.
Not me.
So real quick, obviously, I've already reached out to Jake to get his picks in tonight.
That bum.
But
hell yeah.
Let's take a look at it, fellas. First game off the top. Pittsburgh at Baltimore.
Oh my God.
Without Lamar.
Who
they got rid of Huntley, right?
Nah, he's still there.
Yeah, Ravens gonna win.
He's good.
He is good.
I got the Ravens winning.
But they're not playing for anything.
Ah, shit, damn. But Pittsburgh got all that dogs going. How long? No, but I'm gonna be real with you. It just takes one play for the Ravens to do, and they have everybody on Pittsburgh quitting. That's kind of what they've been doing. If they haven't been winning, they've been quitting. You can see guys not blocking. You see other people that do that. Like Will, you said it earlier. They're not even playoff material. Like, would you want to see them on TV? Mm-hmm. I don't want to see them on TV. I'm gonna go Ravens.
However, they're playing for something, and the Ravens are not. And I ain't got shit to lose, people. I'm picking the Steelers.
You picking the Steelers? Whoa, he going all out.
I don't got shit to lose. I'm in last place, ain't I?
I'm gonna go with Baltimore as well. Houston at Indy.
Both of these teams playing for something.
Yeah, I'm going with Houston.
Is Stroud playing?
I don't know if he's playing or not. I haven't seen.
He's questionable. He's been questionable all week.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going Colts.
Shmi, why wouldn't he want? Hold on. Is he hurt?
Stroud, he was hurt.
Okay. All right.
He was in concussion protocol. He's probably going to be out by then. But
yeah, I mean, shit, it sucks, man. I'm gonna go Texans. Actually, I think he plays. He's concussion protocol. You said?
Yeah,
he playing.
He's gonna play.
Is the game Sunday?
Yeah, he gonna play.
Saturday, he playing. Hell yeah, he playing. There's no way.
If they win and Indy and Jacksonville loses, they win the division.
Yes, wow.
I'm gonna go Texans because in this spot, we've seen the coach in this spot before. AKA Carson Wentz. We've seen this. We've seen this. So
Wentz is really bad though.
I'm gonna see that. So that I mean, yeah, definitely. You got Gardner Minshew at the helm, but I'm gonna go Texas, man. To keep some hope alive.
I got the Colts.
Until the Jacksonville Jaguars probably win tomorrow. I mean, then the next day. But whatever.
Cleveland at Cincinnati. I got Cleveland.
Same.
I got Cincinnati. I mean, at this point, you can't really move up if you're Browns, right?
Mm-mm.
Division's crowning it. Yeah, I can see them. I can see Cincinnati getting to it early. You give Joe Flacco a rest with his old bones because you got to play wild card weekend. I'm gonna take the Bengals in this one because they're not playing for anything, but they'll have be out there playing. I'll go Bengals.
Minnesota at Detroit.
Detroit. I'm gonna go Lions.
Yeah, Detroit.
We're gonna see Hooker on Sunday.
I got Detroit as well.
Are we gonna see Hooker Sunday?
I don't think so.
Man, no.
He's the backup, right?
I don't think he's number 2. I think he's 3rd because of that knee. I don't know. Maybe though. You could be right.
No, they put him on. I mean, I don't know if he's hurt. He probably still hurt a bit, but I know he's on the active roster. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
He might get a share play. Not that many plays, but you can switch between the second and third.
It'd be nice to see what you have.
If your second quarterback is Dan Orlovsky, then you definitely gonna get some run.
Teddy Bridgewater is the backup.
Oh, Teddy. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Then the Hooker's not playing because actually, this is and you know me, I talk mad shit about Teddy Bridgewater, but I'm gonna throw a flower tip up for him. I think he said this year is his last year playing football. He's gonna retire.
Oh, wow,
and he's a guy that we spoke about political stuff and all that stuff earlier and all that. And Marshawn Lynch, I feel like Teddy Bridgewater is gonna be what Lynch is, not as crazy, but like hood. But Teddy from the hood too. But at the same time, Teddy outreaches to his neighborhood and all that stuff. I can see him being a good community man. I can see him doing some good stuff, man. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater on a great career, man. You still was on active NFL rosters, man. As much as I can say that you can't throw for 20 yards, you was in uniform. I never did that. So shout out to you.
So the Vikings still got a chance to make the playoffs?
I feel like no, but I could be wrong.
I don't know if Bree pulling my leg or what. You put on her leg, Bree?
Let's see. Playoff situation. Playoff scenarios. NFL playoff scenarios. All right, so we're gonna look at the scenarios right here. Hold on. We even see Minnesota's name here. Okay. Okay. So this is how the Vikings can clinch a playoff berth. Minnesota has to win, plus Green Bay has to lose, plus Seattle has to lose, plus Tampa has to lose, or
so no, they're not making a playoff.
They beat Green Bay, and then Seattle and New Orleans lose.
Short answer is no, they're not making the playoffs.
They need a lot of help.
They need all the help. They need football Jesus.
Okay. With that being said, I'm still going Detroit.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go Detroit too.
Jacksonville at Tennessee.
Is Trevor playing?
You know what? That's a good question.
I get one every now and then.
He hurt too, right?
Yeah, he's been hurt. Yeah, shoulder, right?
Who knows? Sunshine.
He did return back to practice today.
He's on track to play.
Yeah,
from the sources.
From the sources.
And I think Kristen Kirk is back as well, right?
Kristen Kirk has the active 21-day window, but bring his ass in this week. He's been sitting too long enough. The injury. So 21 equals 2 days. Right. Get his ass out there.
So with that being said, I think I would go with Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville, man. I mean, not really interested. I wish the Texans would win this division, but yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville, and Jacksonville's gonna spoil the dreams of Houston, and they're gonna end up with a playoff spot.
No Will Levis, right?
No Will Levis. I think Tannehill is going to Tannehill this shit up on Sunday.
That'd be a nice little win for Tannehill.
It would.
To
It's farewell tour. The farewell tour.
I'm gonna go Titans.
Okay, Will's going all out.
Shit, if the Titans, hold on, oh, listen here. If the Titans beat the Jaguars on Sunday, I am gonna call Urban Meyer, and we're gonna have a nice conversation, man.
You gonna apologize? You gonna apologize?
And we're gonna have,
you gonna apologize? You gonna apologize?
No, apologize. No. We're not gonna do that because I probably feel like I'm the only one here that never blamed Urban Meyer for this fucking franchise. I never blamed Urban Meyer for this. I just said this is just them. And Trevor I didn't say overrated, but maybe he's just not who they think he is. So, I mean, he's hurting all that stuff. You know, you got to throw little things in like that. But this is the year that after last year, they're supposed to go over the hump. And it feels like they're just on the hump. So, it's crazy, man. Wow. And they lose this Sunday to the Titans. Yeah.
Wow. Not good.
And they got to play their players, too. So, this is not going to just be, oh, you lost and people sack. If you lose this game, you lose it ultimately with your starters on the field.
That's true.
Go out on your shield.
The Jets against the Patriots.
Oh, my God. First off, man, I told you guys, I'm
so pissed this game.
The worst NFL game I ever been to was last October in New England between the Jets and the Patriots. Matt Jones versus Zach Wilson. The only difference this year is it's going to be Brady Zappi against Zach Wilson. And I'm going to guarantee you that Matt Jones plays in this game. So ultimately it's going to be Matt Jones against fucking Zach Wilson again. I'm going to be real. I might fuck up my record with this shit. I'm going to go tie.
I love the commitment to that bit. That's amazing. He said, I'm going to go tie.
Hold on. First off, before I go to tie, I didn't get the stand. I left the other day. I didn't get the full standings. I don't know if I'm in first still. So if I'm not in first still, I can't make this pick. Because it's like, but if I'm in first, I'm going to risk it all. Or throw the dice in and go tie.
Right now, you're in third, too. You're one.
I'm in third place. Jake passed me.
Jake put
I can't make this
one
pick.
game.
I can't make this pick, man. Oh, hell no. I'm going to go.
That shit died.
I got to make a pick. I got to be serious now. I'm going to go Patriots.
That shit died in the womb, huh? That shit died in the womb.
Absolutely. Will. Well, I'm not going to be in fourth, so technically I can't be on your podcast show, but, you know, we can hang out.
Yeah. Fuck.
Nah, I can't back that up a tie. The way these two teams, hold on. Last year it was supposed to be a tie, and then the Patriots hit a punt return for a touchdown. We thought we was all leaving in the tie, and the Patriots ended up getting a punt return and winning the game. Like it was like 10 to like I don't even know 7 to 7. I don't even know the damn score. 9 to 6 or some shit.
Yo, this game is so bad, and also my dumbass Patriots are gonna fuck around and win this game. And for no reason at all. So stupid. Not the Patriots. I'm annoyed.
So you got the Patriots here, Will?
Yeah. It's the first time I picked them in like 12 weeks.
Yeah. Atlanta at New Orleans.
Atlanta at New Orleans.
New Orleans is the only team playing for something, right?
Yeah. Playing for the division.
New Orleans going to win that.
Atlanta wins, they clinch the division, right? Oh, New Orleans wins, they clinch the division.
Hardaway for 3.
I think New Orleans win, they clinch.
Okay,
I think they're tied with Tampa right now, right?
I believe so. Hold on, let me go check. What's at stake? They win plus Tampa Bay loss. Yep, if they win and Tampa Bay loses, they end.
If Tampa Bay wins,
yep, if Tampa Bay wins, they end.
It's pointless because Tampa's going to win that game.
Yeah, so Saints are going to lose. It don't matter. Saints are going to lose to Atlanta, and then Bucks are going to win anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to Atlanta.
Going to ATL? Okay.
Yeah.
I got New Orleans in that one. Then next up, we got Tampa at Carolina. I'm going Tampa. Carolina's terrible.
After the way that Owner acted last week, I hope they get mollywopped. I'm gonna go Buccaneers too.
Poor Molly and her WAP.
Molly, wop, wop, wop. Drop, drop, drop.
Who you got, Chill Will?
Oh, Bears Packers?
Not Tampa.
Oh, yeah, the Bucks.
Next up, Bears Packers. I got Green Bay. Justin Fields talking a little smack today.
I'm be real. I got Bears.
Me too.
I'm got Bears, man. Even though y'all didn't get me, first in the North, y'all playing good football. Y'all playing respectful football. I told Will the other day I'm gonna double up my money for next year and make the Bears win the North.
And you might actually get it this time because I think they should be better next year. They should be able to get a little better.
I'm gonna go with this Packers. But for real, I do want the Packers to win too. You know why?
Why?
Because the way I'm kind of trying to picture this playoffs is that we need Green Bay too. Dallas needs Green Bay in that playoff too because we need to handle some shit with Green Bay too. Real shit. There's a lot of teams in the NFC we need to handle shit with. It's personal. No, for me, personal. But any other fan is like, oh snap. It's personal.
It ain't the same Packers.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. His little brother. We'll be Aaron Rodgers' little brother right now. The floor's still there.
I can't
listen here. Listen, Aaron Jones still there. Aaron Jones is killing us. Yeah, we need that. We need that money. I want the Packers to win. I'm gonna go Packers. I want the Packers to get it.
He said, "Fuck him and his mama."
Denver at the Raiders. I got the Raiders.
Yeah, this is a stupid game.
What, Chargers Raiders?
Nah, Broncos Raiders.
Oh, Broncos Raiders. No Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's the why they're gonna lose.
Raiders playing for the coach.
Yeah, Raiders gonna play for the coach. They're gonna keep playing for the coach for him to get a multi-year deal. So I'm gonna go Raiders.
Whole team's like, we want him to stay. GM's like, none of y'all are staying though.
Oh, hold on. Hold the hell on. What's the next game?
Eagles Giants.
Will, who you got?
I have the Raiders.
Raiders. Okay. The next game is Philly and the Giants.
Philly got to win this, or it's a disgrace.
Philly got to win this before they're gonna drop to. They drop to like 6 if they lose this game.
Yep.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford that. You don't want to play the Lions in the first round.
They don't want to play in the first round. Period.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be one and done regardless.
I can see that.
They're just not very inspired football this year coming out of them. They were 10-1 going into week 13.
Also, I think Hurts is hurt.
More than they let on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be when they get eliminated 3 days later, we're gonna hear.
He's gonna come out. He going under the knife.
He going under the knife to fix.
Who you talking about going under the knife?
Hurts. I'm guessing it's a meniscus because he's playing on it. If it was ACL or MCL, like strain or a partial tear, he wouldn't be playing on it. So I'm guessing it's a meniscus thing that they'll fix in the offseason right away.
So who you got? Giants or the Eagles?
Eagles.
I'm gonna go Birds. A-Town.
Got Philly also. Seattle at Arizona.
So
Seattle still got a chance to get in.
But they have not been good lately.
They have not. And Geno Smith's hurt.
Arizona's look pretty good.
Arizona has been looking good.
And they've come out and said that their future is with Kyler Murray at quarterback.
Which means they're going to play this game.
Yep.
As if it matters.
Damn, Pete. Once upon a time, we was calling you the man.
I'm going to the Cardinals. Cardinals win.
I got the Cardinals also.
Shit. I'm gonna go Seattle. I'm gonna go overhand. Drew Lock's gonna shock the world. If Geno is unable to complete the game.
They elbows to messed up for Geno, huh?
It'll be Lock. Remember, they wanted to give Lock that job originally anyway. Geno got from him. And
Geno beat him up.
Yeah. But now
the magic is gone. The Geno magic is gone.
Yeah, and Lock is looking better too. So
Geno turned back into a pumpkin.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Hey, and if he turns into a pumpkin, it was a great thing being the prince. I won't say princess. We'll call him Cinderella.
The problem is that slipper don't fit nobody on that team right now. So they
all got corns and shit.
Yeah.
The Chiefs at the Chargers. Got Kansas
so the
City.
Chiefs are resting players. That's what they projected to because here I'm reading on my bet spread that Kansas City is underdogs at plus 160. So they clinched the division, I believe. So realistically, they possibly stuck in the third seed. Let me check the scenarios here. You know, I do got them up. So let's see what can happen with
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
they're locked.
They're
locked.
They can't get
they're
up.
locked into the 3. So I mean, yeah, that's probably why they're favored because you probably won't see Patrick Mahomes playing at all. Resting ass up. And here we got the Chargers. Man, listen, I'm gonna go Kansas City, man. I'm gonna go Kansas City.
With all that said, Chargers are terrible.
It's a bad team, y'all.
I'm gonna go Kansas City.
Is Herbert playing?
Nah, he's done for the season.
Oh, I thought he's done for the season. Yeah. Chiefs it is then. I forgot he's done for the season.
Got you locked in.
What
The Rams at San Francisco. The battle of the backups.
Who is it? It's Wentz versus Donald, right?
Yep. Man, it's gonna be a bad watch.
Loser gets fired. Loser gets fired. They ain't the quarterback next year nowhere.
Pink slip game, yeah.
Wentz just got there though, like what, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Rams win this one.
I mean, it's real easy to cut ties.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go 49ers.
I got 49ers also. Dallas at Washington. Give me Dallas.
Man, listen here, man. I'm gonna go Commanders. Psych. I'm going Dallas. We need that 2 seed bad, bro. We need that 2 seed bad. I need that 2 seed, and I need it now. JG Wentworth.
I really need y'all to lose this game.
Fucking dude, man.
Like real bad.
Well, guess what, Jack? It's not gonna happen.
It's not. I got the Cowboys.
And if it fucking does, I'm gonna be fucking heated as hell.
I can't wait for the show if they do lose.
I ain't coming on.
I'll just go live and just keep tagging you.
Put my phone on work.
And then last we got Buffalo at Miami.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. Tyreek's crib just got caught on fire. He going in, and they about to eliminate the Bills from playoff contention. I'm going Dolphins.
Thank you, Bree.
I'm going Dolphins. And I'm putting like $300 up on the Dolphins to win that game. I'm not playing.
So this
Bills gonna lose this game.
This game for me depends on what y'all say next. Are the Bills a good team?
Yes.
Then they're gonna win because Dolphins can't beat good teams.
I only hope the Bills lose for this reason because I spoke on it, man. As much as you crawling and fighting, they still have to play to get in. There was no like comfortable spots for them, and they going in there, they're doing their thing. But I think it ends. I mean, maybe all the rest of those teams lose during the day, and you win. You get it. Hold on. Let me see this scenario.
They only have to win to get in because they're going to beat the Dolphins. They control their own destiny. All they got to do is win.
Oh, so they got to win or stay toast.
Yeah, same for Dolphins.
Hold on. Buffalo could clinch a playoff berth with a tie or a Pittsburgh loss, Jacksonville loss, and Houston, Indianapolis tie. Yeah, so basically
they're in.
What's at stake? They'll clinch the AFC. Yeah. Oh shit, win or go home. This is the real definition of win or go home.
Literally.
Yeah, I need the Bills to lose this game. Yeah, so they can do whatever they need to do to remain good. Get rid of anybody you need to get rid of. If you need to get rid of McDermott, because that's going to be the first name up, get rid of his ass. You know, Stephen Diggs won't cry all day. Get rid of his ass.
What's your weird?
It's time to show some shop over in Buffalo. Buffalo got to win this game though because they've been balling. But if they lose this game, it'll be all for nothing.
I got the Bills.
You got the Bills.
Dolphins.
You got the Dolphins.
Dolphins. Tua is about to light it up on national TV.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Checks out.
Got us locked in, fellas.
This might be my worst week. I just went crazy.
How many games am I down? How many games am I down? 2 or 3 or 4?
You're down by 1 to Jake, and you are down 3 to me.
Oh yeah, I'm about to take it all Sunday. Sunday at the end of Sunday night, I will take my number 1 spot back, and I'll be the king.
What am I back by like 7?
You are about 10 from first place.
Good goddamn.
Jake, the last 2 weeks he's gone 12-4. That's what helped.
One of y'all needs to really choke. Come on, let's go.
It's gonna be Jake. He don't deserve to be there. It's gonna be him.
Man said he don't deserve to be there.
You don't deserve to be there, Jake. But shout out to Jake, man, for miraculously making it a interesting Sunday coming up. So, yes, indeed.
Who do we think is going to score the least points this week?
Football teams?
Yep.
I always go with Carolina.
Nope. I'm going to go either Patriots or Jets.
I go with Carolina every
right on the wall.
Yeah.
That's some bad football.
They're not a good team.
I think
who are some of the backups?
One of these, I'll probably say any one of the two college football playoff teams, Michigan or Washington, would give them a run for their money.
That's rough. That's rough.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna win.
Yeah,
but they would definitely get them a run for their money.
Michigan definitely, because that defense. Yeah, it's crazy.
Who you got for shout outs?
Shout out to everybody who joined us in the chat. Got Bree over here winning the MVP clearly. Appreciate
Bree
everybody.
hung out with us tonight. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Shout out to you fellas. We haven't been we had the holidays. We ain't been doing this, but we be keeping in touch and talking shit in the chat. But you know, we always need this. It's fun to come back. I know we did one Monday, but it felt weird. It was so early in the day.
I know, right?
Right, man. I
feel like it didn't happen. But yeah.
Yeah, me acting like B-Rab and shit. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. My stomach's a little full still, but next week, empty. So we're gonna be hungrier, you know what I'm saying, and coming at y'all, bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? John Witherspoon. So shout out everybody, man. Again, Happy New Year's. If I haven't said it to you, you won't hear from me again. It's only one time. And y'all have a great rest of y'all night, man. And hey, if you're up north,
appreciate
you. A snowstorm this weekend. So
yeah, let's get it. I love snow.
You get y'all accessories and all that, necessities. Get your shovel, your brush to your car, because you're going to need
toilet paper.
Shout out to the wife. Great show tonight. And real quick,
great show.
That's wifey.
Thanks, Miss Marie. How you doing?
So real quick, we had some first timers tonight. We got Buck, Bobby, Wizzo, Lil Man Lane, Dale, Anthony, Kawan, Smoke, Jonathan Watson, Bree, Kyrie, and Marie were all hanging out with us at some point in time.
Oh, y'all missed us because that's the most we had in a while.
On the parlay perspective, absolutely, man. Y'all waiting for us. Y'all miss us. It's cool.
we miss y'all. We miss y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Definitely
we miss y'all
too as well, man. We'll appreciate y'all. Have a great week. We'll be back here Monday. National Championship game be going on while we broadcasting Monday.
Hold on. So we have to give our prediction of the national championship game. It's only right.
Oh yeah, that should add up.
Right?
Yeah,
it's only right. Yeah. Hold on. Can we add that? Can we add this to the final standings?
Yeah. It's a 2-pointer.
All right, cool. All right. I'm going Michigan, man. Y'all already know where I'm going, man. I'm going Michigan for the dub. Michigan going place history. James Harbaugh is going to go to the Chargers, and he going to win this national championship and be out. He's already hired the same guy that represents a lot of juggernaut guys in the leagues.
Who you got, Coach?
I got Michigan as well.
Well,
I think their run game is going to be too much for Washington.
In the interest of making a comeback, and also because of how just unbelievable some of those passes are, I'm gonna take Michael Penix and the Huskies.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. I gotta see what the spread is for that game because that's gonna be interesting.
If Penix has another game like he just had with those type of passes, he's flying up the draft board. That he might be the third quarterback taken, maybe even second. Some of them passes he was throwing in that playoff game were unbelievable. His arm is live as hell. He's aware in the pocket, and he has one of the most accurate deep balls I've seen in college in a long time.
Yeah.
Like more than any of those prodigies like Trevor Lawrence and Luck. He got the best deep ball I've seen in a while. So, yeah.
He's slaying that rock.
He really can.
So we got it locked in. The college football championship game. It's a 2-pointer. Nice. Got Will with Washington and took myself with Michigan.
And Jake didn't pick 9, so that means you get no points.
Oh no! You
have to make him
pick because that's going to be hilarious. Because The favorite is Michigan, and if he wants to win, he should pick Michigan. But he hates Michigan. I love the quandary he's going to be in.
You're like, oh, I'm not going to
his ass into a corner.
Yeah. And matter of fact, don't nobody tell him. We got to get him on. I'm going to get him live and make him deal with that one. I'm going to make him deal with that one live.
Hey, yo, y'all seen what happened? Y'all heard what happened tonight?
What happened?
You got to look at the highlight, though. I'm going to send in the chat. Jalen Duran dunked on Walker Kessler and then sat on top of him, Sean Kipp style.
No way.
I sent it in the messenger, so
that's good.
Y'all done when we done here.
Oh, you put the actual video here?
Yeah, I put the video on our messenger. Well, in our group chat.
I feel like our viewers might want to see this. Hold up. Wait a minute.
There's some boom in it.
Right. All right, so we'll take.
And he fell. Hey, oh, you all right?
You don't like to see somebody get yammed on.
Oh no, he rode him like a horse.
Nutmeg, nigga.
That is a wild. Hold on, y'all. When y'all see it's gonna be funny as shit. This is great. Y'all welcome, fans. This is why y'all tune in, because you know we love y'all. But this is hilarious right here.
Give Jake Michigan. That will make his night.
Is it? Why can't I? Oh, there it is. Bam. All right. So yeah. Oh, so it's not a video, just
no. You go to you click the link. If you click the link on top.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll post this. Yeah. It will show. It will show. Yep. Right. That blue link.
Oh, that's not the one we're sharing anymore, though. Oh, okay. I see. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold on. Come back. Do this. Share screen.
That's a power tea bag, man.
Yeah, that's aggressive. He spilled
teabagging in Utah.
He spilled all the
tea. About to be at.
He spilled all the tea. Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Oh, I right with
that. Oh, that's a new world record.
The Salt Lake trample.
He rode that Kessler like it's a Kessler horse. He rode.
Damn, yammed on him.
Yeah, that's rough. Although I do love that my man Ja already first attempt baptized the man.
Wemby.
Wemby.
That was nice though. The move was nice. But you know the other thing about Wemby, dog? Shout out to him, dog. Because he know he tall, he gonna jump at everything. So it don't even really matter if he get dunked on. I mean, for some people, it's gonna be like, oh, he got dunked on, but he literally jumps at. He just gonna jump. So you're gonna have to dunk on him.
Well, no, all the great shot blockers got dunked on because they test every shot. Yeah, they can test every day. They challenge. So like,
dude's feet don't even get off the floor.
Yeah, no, on the play that John dunked on him, it looked like he jumped to block it, and then they showed the wider frame of it, and he just moved over with his
right, exactly.
He didn't really jump; he was just up there. Like, holy shit, motherfucker's tall as a motherfucker.
All right,
I want to meet him in person.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Toop, take us out, baby.
Hey, yo, you haven't heard all year, first year, baby. Sebe Sosa.
Find this podcast and others on STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.